Mike, so the question is, who will be the very first TNT Undisputed Women's Champion? And to help us answer that question, we do have the current TNT Ignition Women's Champion, Lucy Sky, once again rejoining us. She was on TNT Barbed Wire Pre Show just a few short months ago. But there you are. You are the two-time Ignition Women's Champion. So firstly, congratulations. But thinking ahead to this Saturday, the 29th, from the Fusion nightclub, and your epic encounter against Session Moth Martina to unify the two championships. How are you feeling just a few days out from that big match?
Do you know what? I'm feeling really good. Like me and Session Moth, Session Moth is literally one of my closest friends that I have in wrestling. She's so close to both myself and Jay. But there comes a time where I've gone through all of Ignition, the whole women's roster. I've beaten them all. So the only other thing I need to do now is get that Extreme Women's Championship. And to do that, I'm going to have to go through Session, I'm afraid.
Absolutely. And Session Moth Martina, she's known for taking things to the next level, to the extreme. And I know that you're no stranger to, taking things to the next level in some of your matches. And we remember back to when you first won the championship and some of the blood, sweat and tears that you went through to become a two-time Ignition champion. But are you prepared, if the match gets tasty, if Session Moth starts to take the match to the next level, are you prepared to take it there as well?
Absolutely. Like you said, I went through a death match, for God's sake. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely not scared of anything. It's a shame that, me and Session are going to have to go one-on-one for it. Like I said, she's one of my closest friends, but when you want something, got to do what you got to do.
Absolutely. Mike, do you have any questions for our special guest, Lucy Sky?
I'm just wondering, have you been doing anything different, Lucy? Have you been training hard, I'm guessing, building up to this match? Session Moth, obviously a well-travelled competitor who's wrestled in Japan, in the States. What have you done differently in warming up for this matchup than you do normally? Anything different in the gym or anything?
So obviously just training hard, especially at Claw. And, when I've been going down to Eve, I've been in rings with people from Japan as well now. So I've got that experience as well behind me. I'm just going to give it all that I have, really, and hopefully become the first ever TNT Undisputed Women's Champion.
And I know for sure you're going to have that home field advantage, I feel, because that TNT Ignition audience are always well behind the master of the Wigwam Bam. So, Session Off, it might be a bit different being on that family-friendly show for her. There's not going to be, there might not be as many beers in the crowd for her to pinch to fuel herself up and everything there. So you could have that home field advantage there with this taking place on Ignition Level Up at the weekend.
Yeah, definitely. And even no matter which way it goes, I suppose we won't both hold any grudges against each other. We'll still go out for a drink after it, enjoy the away, and just celebrate the winner, really.
Absolutely. Let's jump to some fan questions, because we've got a lot of people watching this and really interested in your championship match, the unification match and Session Moth Martina. And Jamie Lee Dodd at home watching us live via Facebook. Cannot wait for Sky versus Moth. I don't think that she can pick a winner. It is going to be a tough one to pick. But then Graham at home watching us live via Facebook. Thank you, Graham. If Lucy wins, who does she want to face out of the scramble match? So a very interesting question there from Graham. And you're probably familiar. I'm sure you were watching earlier when we announced the 7 entrants in the women's level up scramble match. Anybody there that you'd like to take on who might come out the winner of the scramble match if you were successful on Saturday?
Do you know what? I would love a match with Holly Barlow. I think she's absolutely amazing. And she's doing absolutely amazing for herself since returning to wrestling. But I know that Lerna's going to be in the side ring because I did beat her for the Ignition Championship in the first place. So yeah,
there we go. And some good picks there. And we've got Wrestle Snaps watching us live at home. Lucy and Martina going to be a tough match. May the best woman win. And thank you so much for all of your comments and questions. Keep sending them through. We've still got Lucy Sky for another few minutes. But what will it mean to you to become the unified champion? Like you've been a two-time Ignition champion, women's champion, but you've never held the TNT Women's World Championship. What will it mean to be holding both bouts, but in particular to take the world title home with you as well?
It'd just be absolutely amazing. Like, the TNT Ignition Championship was the first ever championship that I've won. So just to unify that and become, the TNT World Women's Undisputed Champion, would just be the absolute world to me. I've been wrestling nearly 11 years, so I think I deserve a good run. And like I said, it was the first championship that I'd won in, it was 10 years when I won that. So just to hold both belts would be amazing. And all the TNT fans know I'm no softie, so I think I could really hold that TNT Extreme Women's Championship with pride, and I'd absolutely take it to places it's never been before.
Absolutely. Mike, have you got any final questions for our guest, Lucy Sky?
Yeah, I was just going to say, you'd be joining a long list of some amazing female competitors who we've had at TNT, the likes of Lizzie Evo and, of course, Alexis Falcon. Looking further afield as well, if you can defeat Session Moth, is there anyone who we haven't spoke about on this show who you'd like to face worldwide at the moment? Is there anybody who you've really got your eyes on that you'd love at like a dream match with, Lucy? Who would that be?
A dream match, and I know she's doing a world tour soon, would be Natalia. She was my absolute idol, like growing up watching wrestling. So to wrestle her would be an absolute dream. And she's doing a UK tour soon, so who knows?
There we go. But Lucy Sky, it's been wonderful having you back on the TNT Pre Show, Barbed Wire. We're going to have to get you back on, especially if you become the unified champion. This definitely going to have to get you on the double champ with both championships over your shoulder. But Lucy Sky, we wish you nothing but the best on Saturday in your unification match against Session Moth Martina, and we keep our fingers crossed. But best of luck for Saturday, and we hope to get you back on again sometime in the future.
Thank you.
Take care. Thank you very much.
See you on Saturday.
Mike,
best of luck.
What a fantastic guest. And like I say, that the fans are really behind Lucy Sky. And I think more than anything, they're really behind that championship match. It's got everything you could possibly want and wish for in a championship match. Like I say, you've got both belts on the line, a unification match, Lucy Sky versus Session Moth Martina. And both very, very tough and credible champions. And of course, the winner will walk away with both championships. Like I say, the rest of the TNT women's locker room chasing them. But your final thoughts on that match, my friend?
Just really exciting. Both amazing competitors. Both have come through adversity to get to their championships and gain these belts after a long time. Decent careers, and both have been absolutely had some amazing matches at TNT. It's just it's just a shame that one of them is going to have to lose their title and it's going to be unified. So it's it'll be interesting. You've got to be there. Get your tickets now. You need to make sure you're there for that matchup on Saturday afternoon. It's going to be something really special.
There we go.